For the best medical and paramedical lectures, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay connected with us.
Hi everyone, myself Tony back with the NCLX RM preparation part 14. So let's begin. Starting from the 66th question, the nurse working the organ transplant unit is caring for a client with a white blood cell count of 450. During evening visitation, a visitor brings a basket of fruit. What action should the nurse take? Option A, allow the client to keep the fruit. Option B, place the fruit next to the bed for easy access by the client. Option C, offer to wash the fruit from the client. Yeah, option D, ask the family members to take the fruits home. So let's see the correct option, and the correct option is option D. Ask the family members to take the fruits home. So let's see why this is correct. The client with neutropenia should not have fresh food because it should be peeled and or cooked before eating. Any source of bacteria should be eliminated if possible. So answer A, B and C will not help prevent bacteria invasion. So here patient WBC is 450 and client with neutropenia should not have fresh food because it might peeled or cooked before eating. So there are chances of bacteria. So answer D is correct compared to answer A, B and C. Further moving to 67th question, the nurse is caring for a client following a laryngotomy when suddenly the client becomes non-responsive and pale with a BP of 90/40. The initial nurse action should be to, here are the options. Option A, place the client in Trendelenburg position. Option B, increase the infusion of normal saline. Option C, administer atropine intravenously. Yeah, option D, move the emergency cart of the bedside. So let's see the correct option, and the correct option is option B, increase the infusion of a normal saline. So let's see why this is correct. The client's BP is low, so increasing the IV is priority. Answer A, C and D are not the first priority, therefore they are incorrect. So here the client's BP suddenly becomes 90 has 40. So nurse should do IV and by this BP will increase. So correct option is option B, increase the infusion of normal saline compared to answer A, C and D. Further moving to 68th question, the client admitted 2 days earlier with a lung resection accidentally pulls out the chest tube. Which action by the nurse indicate understanding of a management of chest tube? So let's see the option. Option A, order a chest x-ray. Option B, reinsert the tube. Option C, cover the insertion site with a Vaseline gauze. Yeah, option D, call the doctor. So let's see the correct option, and the correct option is option C, cover the insertion site with a Vaseline gauze. So let's see why this is correct. If the client pulls the chest tube out of the chest, the nurse's first action should be to cover the insertion site with a occlusive dressing. Afterward, the nurse should call the doctor who will order a chest x-ray and possibly reinsert the tube. Answer A, B and D are not the first action to be taken. So here we have to cover the insertion site with a Vaseline gauze because it is a sterile occlusive dressing consisting of a fine mesh which is 3 times weight of white petroleum. So answer C, cover the insertion site with a Vaseline gauze is correct, and it is the first action taken compared to option A, B and D. Further moving to 69th question, the client being treated with sodium warfarin has a pro time of 120 seconds. Which intervention would be most important to include in the nursing care plan? So let's see the option. Option A, assess for sign of abnormal bleeding. Option B, anticipate an increase in the coumadin dose. Option C, instruct the client regarding the drug therapy. Yeah, option D, increase the frequency of nitrogenical assessment. So let's see the correct option, and the correct option is option A, assess for sign of abnormal bleeding. So let's see why this is correct. The normal pro time is approximately 12 to 20 seconds. A pro time of 120 seconds indicates an extremely prolonged pro time can result in the spontaneous bleeding episode. Answer B, C and D may be needed at a later time but are not the most important action to take first. So here normal pro time is 12 to 120 second, and here it indicates 120 pro time, and it can result in bleeding episode. So answer A, assess the sign of abnormal bleeding, is correct, and it is the first action compared to other option B, C and D. Further moving to 70th question, which selection would provide the most calcium for the client who is 4 months pregnant? Let's see the option. Option A, a granola bar. Option B, the bran muffin. Option C, a cup of yogurt. Your option D, a glass of fruit juice. So let's see the correct option, and the correct option is option C, a cup of yogurt. So let's see why this is correct. A food with the most calcium is a yogurt. Answering A, B and D are not good choices, but not as good as the yogurt, which is approximately 400 mg of calcium. So everyone know what is yogurt. It is dahi, is a food prepared from milk and has 400 mg of calcium and will benefit to the client. So compared to option A, B and D, option C is correct. So that's it guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this lecture, give a like and subscribe our channel. We will updating videos of NCLX regularly. We will be back with part 15. Till then, be happy, stay home, stay safe.
Do like, leave a comment, and share with your friends.